Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Anna.
And in this video, we're going to give you an overview of the game Tonttu, a game about gnome politics. The premise of the game is that we players are members of a gnome society, and as you know, we gnomes are so much better than those greedy dwarves. Dwarves are always trying to be in first place. We gnomes rather be in second place. In this game, each player is represented by a meeple on the board. In this situation, the player ranked second is the gnome master. If this player remains in this position until the end of the game, he wins.
And as you know, the most important time of the year in a gnome society are elections. Throughout the game, we will go through these elections. Each round, we will have 4 candidates that we can vote for. They're represented here by these cards. We always have 3 face-up candidates and 1 mysterious face-down one. In addition to the candidates, we will always ask the polls what they think of these candidates. So here we have 1 vote for that one, 1 here, 4 votes for the third candidate, and a mysterious poll for the mysterious candidate. Once the candidates are placed on the table, each player decides who they want to vote for. They have these voting ballots for them from 1 to 4, so they can vote for one of these candidates. And by looking at them and looking at the promises they make, they will decide which one is their favorite. Some candidates may promise you to go up or down the ladder, others might give you money if you vote for them, and they will also have additional promises that are written down here. We vote for the candidates in secret, and then on 3 we reveal our votes. 1, 2, 3. After all the votes have been revealed, we also reveal the mysterious candidate and the polls for him. Now that that's done, we will count the votes for each candidate. And of course, in Gnome Society, the second most voted candidate is the elected one. Each player that has elected a candidate gets a key as a sign of his political influence. So in this case, that's pink and orange. Now we carry out the promises. We start by the player to the left of the gnome master, which is white. White voted for candidate 3. In theory, that candidate promises him 1 coin, and he can choose 2 players that he can push up and down the board. But this candidate comes with a twist. It says here that if 2 or more players vote for him, instead nothing happens. And since white and green voted for him, nothing happens. Orange voted for 4. Now he can pay 2 coins to move 3 places down the ladder. For him that's pretty convenient because he wants to be second place. So he pays 2 coins and gets to move 3 back. 1, 2, 3. Green voted for 3, as we said, nothing happens. Purple voted for 2, so he gets 1 step up on the board, and he gets to steal 3 coins from any player. He chooses pink. But next turn he has to vote for candidate 4, whether that's a good vote or not. It's written here. Now the gnome master. The gnome master also voted for candidate 4. If he pays 2, he can go 3 backwards as well, which he wants to do because then that keeps him in second place. 1, 2, 3. That's the first round of elections. Now that the elections are done, the elected candidate goes up here into the parliament. All the other candidates are discarded. The polls will be reshuffled. And we will establish whether there's a new gnome master or not. Now we have 3 players in second place. And in theory, the gnome master could decide whether he wants to move on his gnome hat or not. But since it's only of benefit to him to keep it, he will stick with it. The second round will be the same all over again. We'll have 4 candidates placed on the table. We will put the polls, so on and so forth. Throughout the game, we will have more and more candidates up here in the parliament. It might look like this at some point. We have 3 members of the blue party, 2 of the yellow, and 1 in the red party. The game ends once the second largest party has 3 or more candidates. For example, if we elected another yellow candidate this turn, we would have 2 parties with 3 members. The moment one of these 2 parties has 1 more candidate, here blue, Yellow would be the second largest party with 3 members. This is the end of the game. Whoever is in second place at that point wins the game.
And don't forget, the second most voted candidate is elected, the second largest party ends the game, and players ranked second win.
And that's an overview of Tonttu. Thank you for watching, and if that sparked your interest, we would be very glad to show you in more details the rules and how to play. Bye.
Bye!